What up, fellow fanboys, fangirls, Fandom of course here, and I am back with more Dragon Age Inquisition. We just talked to Josephine, and I'm guessing this is where the War Council. Okay, I'm not gonna do that just yet, because one, I want to find everyone else, where everyone else is staying. Two, oh my god, I'm so excited to meet. I swear, I think I know who Varric wants me to meet. And Leliana, I'm pretty sure, and Leliana knows who I'm thinking about as well. But hey, never know until you try. So we're gonna find everybody. Also, we're gonna try to get to know Dorian, see if he's settling in all right. And I talked to like several of my cell buddies of mine who play Dragon Age Inquisition, and I told them that I'm stuck on who to choose as a love interest. Apparently they all got a soft spot for Dorian, so I'm gonna pick Dorian. Hey, Solas!
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Greetings.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
You've given me good counsel before. I could use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
You said that you believe the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Tevinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus' power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Tevinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Do you know what he'll do
What do you
next?
think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. You must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Tevinter.
You certain?
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, what's the walls gonna be? Oh, what's up with the walls though? What if the scaffolding? Well, we'll find out apparently. Eventually we'll probably find out. Anyway, let's go. Let's continue exploring. Find everybody else. Found Dorian.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. I suppose a proper introduction is called for, now that we're not running for our lives. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of the Tevinter Imperium. I was at Redcliffe when the Venatori assumed command of your southern mages. I only wish I could have given more warning.
Okay, I gotta do it.
What you did for us at Haven was very brave.
I gotta do it, guys.
It was, wasn't it? Throwing in my lot with the underdogs, that's me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Clearly the Imperium has no idea.
The Imperium is a land of lies built upon secrets, built upon falsehoods. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did, 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now.
What?
Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again.
Wait, what?
I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. If it's all
Wait, so-
the same
wait.
to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
You're welcome here.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
Alright, gotta go this
That's
way.
not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Okay, so, okay. Dorian says, mentioned after our character, after Kara says, he's like one of those people that started this all like 1,000 years ago. And Dorian says, yeah, now there's one of them actually came back from 1,000. So I'm thinking, how old is Corypheus? Is he over 1,000 years old? I got a headache.
Roderick, that Chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven. You know he died, I assume. Got us as far as the camp and then... that was it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I helped him walk. He talked about you quite a bit. He just needed to be sure you were Andraste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
Thank you for telling me about that.
I thought it was important. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
Tell me about
It
yourself.
occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love Dorian.
Beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
Yes, doing it.
I'm well aware of your finer qualities, believe me.
Of course I believe you. The moment I saw you, I thought, there's a man who knows quality. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Harvest, a product of
Oh my god, I love Dorian.
breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Why?
Be upset with your choices.
Yeah.
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined
Damn.
the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see?
Yeah, I got it now.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
So you don't like Tevinter at all, then?
You don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care deeply about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Then why not go back?
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home.
Well, you're... Oh.
I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
Damn, okay.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
Of course you don't. Why were you in Redcliffe?
I'm curious why you were in Redcliffe in the first place.
Looking up an old mentor of mine, a magister by the name of Alexius. Good fellow. Always thought highly of him. Then one day, he asks me to join the Venatori. I don't know what he was thinking. He knew I wanted to change Tevinter, not regress it into prehistoric madness. The Venatori killed Alexius once he stopped being useful.
Then why did he join them?
Odd he would get involved with the Venatori at all.
That's what I thought. I'd hoped to persuade him to leave Redcliffe. I suppose he had his reasons. People will do odd things when they're strung over a barrel. Either that, or I didn't really know Alexius at all.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Alright, yeah, I like Dorian. I actually do like him. He seems like a pretty cool guy. And definitely gonna... Let's see what we got here. Decide when it comes. What we got here? Who are you?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're taking over the duties of Meneve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
You're tranquil?
You were made tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
How are your duties?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Alright.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Sad to hear about that Monet is not going to be here, but... Sad about Monet, but hey. Okay. Oh yeah, I lost it all during the fight with Corypheus. Fuck him. Corypheus could kiss my fucking ass. Alright, let's go up here. What can we find up here? Ooh, what's this? I know your friends pretty well. Covenants to keep her from... Okay. Wait. Leliana has pet nugs? Aw! Cute!
I'm sorry.
So am
Oh boy, Colin, what's wrong?
I was not expecting.
Yeah, we gotta definitely check on
We
Colin
had
now.
little interest
Great.
in speaking
This
to
is...
you privately
Oh
before.
boy, poor Colin.
But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
I hope I'm not disrupting anything.
The commander was just delivering the names of those we lost at Haven. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
True. They're our soldiers. They'll do what we need them to.
If Corypheus is cold, I must be colder. War demands sacrifices of us all.
Oof. Anything new?
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, these so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
Calpurnia must be up to something. Corypheus doesn't seem the type to suffer idleness.
I will not let her and Corypheus take us unawares again. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Vicinius sounds like a Tevinter name.
Born in Tallow. Although he claims to be from Virantium, he sells rare oils and amber, and prefers red wine to white.
What side of the bed does he sleep on?
He's unremarkable. I cannot think why Calpurnia would care.
What if he knows nothing?
What if Vicinius is as much in the dark as we are?
It never hurts to eliminate an avenue of inquiry. And we should tread lightly with the Venatori. They have contacts and spies, just as we do. The sooner you speak with Vicinius, the better.
If flattery doesn't work, I'll try something stronger.
As bards say, begin with the sweetest verse. Vicinius could be a most helpful friend. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Alright, Leliana. Damn it. Damn it. Trying to close a border. Right here, blah, blah, blah. So thinking about politics. King. What? Wait. If I remember, I think the King of Ferelden.
Sister Leliana will want access to the
King of Ferelden. Why is King of
Get the
Ferelden?
changes
King of
up here.
Ferelden.
Quickly.
Or fast travel over there. Soul is here. Oh yeah, this one's blocked. Okay.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace, it is. Fit for a king, eh?
Salmon. Sarah!
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Drosto, what does step in?
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? What kind
Oh
of
boy,
screwed if it
Sarah.
isn't? I mean, that Corypheus thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he crashed the golden city. But that's a hazy dream. If not,
Now my
see it the
sister
maker.
Mourn's calling me being
Real
annoying.
thing. A seat needs a book, so the maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
Oh, let's go this one.
I'm fighting Magisters. I need you aiming higher than simple selfishness.
Lumpy wants to be a god, and you glow or something. I just want to fix things so I don't have to think about what's real or not. High enough, my lord?
What? That almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it here, guys. My sister is asking me to get her food. So, I don't know why she can't get it herself. And thank you guys so much for watching. You can check out the rest of my Dragon Age content and any other video content I've created by clicking my name below the description box and hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with anything new in the future. And until next time, Fandom Enforcer out.